Is my camera? Seems like my camera's a little. Nope, camera's fine. But y'all see in my books, this movie's books. I'll just turn off sound. It's good. Okay. Now let's get the links out there. Share, share, share. Let's get it on LinkedIn and Reddit as well. Good, 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 good. Let's get the link in here. I don't know why Reddit, maybe it's just the way I'm posting it, but Reddit makes you put a link in there now, which is, to me, is a little weird, but I mean, I don't know. But as long as I get myself out there, and should be good. I think we're fine now. Okay, welcome back, everyone. Um, just excuse me a little bit because I am a little tired, like usual. I don't know why I come on here when I'm tired. Did a couple miles for my run today, and it's been a long, very, very productive day, though, I will say. So let's keep the trend on being productive by working on episode 2, a little bit more of Philandroids. So, where we ended off is kind of right here where she actually let's put the animatic back on. That's going to be under. That's fine. So when we last worked on the episode, I didn't put a lot of stock into episode 3 other than this first couple little scenes. Well, not episode 3, but act 3 in these couple scenes. But that's where we're going to come back now and just kind of really jump into it. Basically, though, in the last act. Oh, here, hold on. Let me I didn't finish the setup. So in the last act, we had Phil and Greg were sitting here kind of just talking. He's like, man, why did you do that? What are you doing? It's so crazy. He's like, was that bad? He's like, you know what? It's not bad. You know, you just got to deal with it. He's like, all right, buddy. Well, get ready for the dates of your life. He's like, And then we go to the first part of Act 3, where his first little match, his first little date. It'd probably be cool if I went and put the name back in there, though. I need to put her name in there, like Phil, and then her name, and then Phil, then the next girl, and so on and so on. But right here, now, this is where we need to put the actual characters. Probably need to go back and find. So he has his hands on the table. Okay. So let's just stick with black for now. And actually, let's make sure. I'm not sure if we have like the. Okay, we have not smooth on. That's fine. We'll start with that. And we'll start with his hands on the table. So his hands, Maybe it'll be kind of like, we'll start, his hands won't be on the table, maybe. Maybe we'll just do it where it's like, actually, instead of the not smooth, let's just use a smooth pen altogether. This, I want to keep it a little bit more pill shape. A little more. Like that. That's good. That's good. And now I just need to go back and grab a version of his head that can flow all the way throughout. Now I want a good version of this suit. I don't want to grab just any old junk sitting around. Let's find a good image. I'm trying to see how far back I have to go for this. I was hoping I didn't have to go too far. Yeah. I must have accidentally. Let's just grab this one. I'll just have to redraw on top of it, I guess. This design actually is a little off. This head figure is actually a little off. Let's see if we can fix it while we're here. Kind of like that. If we're looking at it from the front anyway, right? I want to reposition these ears to match up a little bit better than what it was doing. I'm really messed. I don't know why I'm drawing it in such an awkward way. If I just do it like this. Let's just straighten the head out. And actually, let's redraw that like that. That looks good. I like it. I like it a lot. I guess I didn't solidify the huh. I thought I had the flatten tools. Yeah. You know why is it not? Interesting. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Let's just copy that like that. And actually, I'm just gonna save this right here, exactly where it's at. See, I don't like the head, man. I don't like the way it needs to be more, almost like a hat on top of his head or something. I think that'll probably work for now. What is this song? This song is nice. Mine by Axel Isley? Alex Isley. Right there, like that. Let's make the body just a little bit smaller. Like that. Give him a neck like that. Like so. And then, of course, he's on a date. He's smiling. He's having fun. He's laughing. All that stuff. For some reason, I cannot get this to... I can't figure it out. Either way. Like so. That hand's off screen, so we won't see that. This hand is on screen. Whoa, dang. All right, it can be done. Like that. I don't want it to be so like, a little bit more curved to it, almost like a rectangle, like that. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's going way too fast. Shrink his arm up a little bit, kind of take away some of that volume. It's gonna have some sausage fingers. Let me see if I can make them look some kind of way. Yeah, the process is pretty tedious. But that's part of the magic. That's why I love doing this so much. Thinking about, yeah, I think that's good. Merry Go Round. That's a pretty good song. Music Soul Child. That looks good. So all we got to do for her is really just grab this same design we did here. Same concept that we used for showing the backs of characters' heads, characters' hands. If you want to show the back, if you want to change it to the front, all you literally got to do is flip it and then change the design around. So we'll do the same thing for the head, where we're seeing what would be the back of her head, but technically here, actually, let's take that out. Actually, I'm gonna have to do it here, unfortunately. Maybe I just put another one right there. Something like that. Something like this. You just kind of erase it all the way down. We get all this as much as we can. Oh, I'm about to say why, because I don't want to erase all of it, not everything. Like that. Very good. Head down. Baby, I'm just trying to let my head down. So if we put the chair back into place, right? Where is it at? There we go. So we just see the chair and we see a little bit of the hand, and I think that's okay. Let me see if I move this up like this. I think that works too. We see a little bit of the hand. Nah, I'm gonna move it back here because it's gonna give me anxiety if I don't, if I didn't fix it. So now let's go to our colors. I've already vectored it. Yellow. I think this part right here, I'm just gonna make white as well. Yeah, I think that's good. Baby, I'm just trying to let my. But for his mouth here, though, let's go ahead and erase that. Let's take this back. Fill in her spot. That's her right there all day. So let's go ahead and keep that filled in. Let's take a look at the animatic. Let's bring the mouth all the way down, and I don't know why I erased it. That's going to stay in place. Now we'll start erasing. Whoop. It's like it's every other one. Why did I erase that one? So right here, his head actually cocks up a little bit. And then he kind of looks to the corner of his eyes here. Pulling me back to me, I need you in my life. Try and go, so he keeps telling me that, do that, everything's gonna be alright. Nah, I don't like the shape of that mouth there. Nope, not gonna do all of it just yet. Oh man, I did not mean to do that. I'm acting like a newbie. Then we'll do an in-between, right, huh? Where his eyes will be closed. Oh man. There we go. Actually, let's do it so that his head begins to move back. Like that. What I do is lengthen this one, shorten this one. And for this, I'm gonna change his hand up a little bit too. You're my lady. My lady. You're my lady. I can tell by the feeling. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's good. Now let's get a. Let's see. Sort of like that. Very good. And she starts falling asleep here. Mm, 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 mm. So then we're going to do a straight on scene from the side where we see them sitting here and she runs away. So I'm going to have to kind of like redraw some of the scene here, which is fine. Let's just get to the end of it right there. Let's just work off of this one right here. Let's go to the color. Keep the same color going on. So that's the background we use right there. Actually, I'll do this part last because it's already kind of in the way. I can tell by looking at us. Such a beautiful lady. I can tell by looking at you. What I might have to do is instead of a straight on view, straight on view might be best though. I was like, I can't do a 3/4 view. I can tell by looking at us. Like that. I can tell by looking at us. And for the chairs, we're not really going to be able to see them, which to me is perfectly fine. Let's make sure we're saving constantly because this thing can drop on us in a second. My lady, such a beautiful lady. I can tell by looking at us. So now let's go back to our colors. I think it was you. Then there was the, what color was it this one? Let me double check. Yep. I used to know this guy named Leonard. I forget what his first name was, Was it Brandon Leonard? I forget what his first name was, but went TDY to Mildenhall for 60 days, and man, that was an experience working with those guys. It was pretty cool. But one of the things that was interesting, not that color, working with Leonard, it was pretty well known that he hesitated. He had a lot of hesitation to his work. He did not. He wasn't able to make a decision as quickly as possibly what was needed. That's fine. But I remember one of the things he said a lot when it came to do a job and we were following up and we were finishing it off. It's like, all right, we've checked it, we've done it, we worked it, it's good, let's sign it off. He said, let me just double check. Like, let me just double check. I was just like, bro. I was like, Leonard, it's done. It's good. Move on. Have confidence in your work. Have confidence. You don't need to double check. No double checking. It's done. It's good. You're great. You are awesome. You double checked it. And there's some things you do have to check like 20 times. You run it through to nauseum to make sure it is good. And you want to make sure one time out of 20 it's gonna malfunction or something. But nah, he would probably be sitting there checking it for 100 times. And it's funny to laugh at it now, but I remember getting frustrated with him sometimes. I love that guy to death, man. He was a great dude. I just remember the way he said it. Just let me double check. It was awesome. I'm a fool, such a fool for you. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm-mm. 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 Now let's go ahead and copy all that and then put the textures in just like so. And in the middle too. I'm a fool, I'm a fool, I'm a fool, I'm a fool. I wonder if putting the fabric, where are you at? Nah, it doesn't have as much. It doesn't have as much effect. Oh man, such a fool. So, all right, so now that we got that, now we put in our characters. I gotta have a side view of this guy that I can use. Excuse me. Let's see if we have a side view of Phil somewhere in this whole thing. A lot of that first act was pretty good, quite honestly. That one right there. I'm gonna use that. That looks good. Right there. I think that's okay for now. Maybe like right there. At that level. Let's take a look with all the color in place. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to redraw some of this, which is okay. Let's try that again. You know, I think there's definitely going to be a need to go back and redraw some of these scenes because some of my own character models are just way off from what I designed. Nope. Real life, purified. Let's zoom in a little closer to get a better circle. Maybe something closer to like this. Is this SWV? Use your heart. All right, let's see what's going on in the. That's good. That's a great drawing right there. That right there looks good. I love it. Let's see what's going on here. What song is this? Unpredictable by Destin Conrad. I need her character model. Where are you at? Bryn. That's who this is. So now let's create her side view. Let's have the eyes kind of bulge out a little bit and bulge back some too. I think that'd be cool. Something kind of like that. So, and then we get the circle kind of like that, and then that's the top one, and then the bottom one. I think we'll probably leave it like that because at that point it's getting a little. Before we start erasing stuff, let's get rid of that one, and then let's do her head next. Something kind of like this. I like the shape of the head, but I don't like the front part right here. Girl, you sing, swinging, and me swinging, sing, swinging. Maybe something kind of like that, and like that. And then of course she's an android, so she have like a little thing on the side of her head like that. And then for her hair, something like that. What is this song called? You Send Me Swinging by Mint Condition. Wow, Mint Condition was different back then. We need more music from them. Or I need more music from them. Girl, you send me swinging. You send me swinging. New Jack Swing, swinging, swinging. I need to give her like a bulb a little bit better like that. Girl, you send me swinging. Like that, that's good. But what we can do to make it even more believable to be like glasses, we could do something like that. No mercy. We got no mercy out here today. Girl, you send me swinging. You send me swinging. Girl, you send me swinging. That's even better, just like that. Girl, you send me swinging. Like that. You know what? Might as well go ahead and draw all of her. Girl, you send me swinging. You send me. Something like that. Because she's kind of petite. She's a little small. Girl, you send me swinging. You send me swinging. Girl, you send me swinging. Send me swinging. Girl, you send me swinging. That's good right there. If we need anything else, we can create it. But I think that's a really, really great rendition of our character from a side point of view. I'm gonna go ahead and copy that. Go ahead and double check. Go ahead and double check. So she'll be kind of like, she's got a big old head. Nope. More like this. Maybe I'll make her a little bit smaller. Oh, but remember, she's sleeping. So her head is like drooped over like this. Wait, so now the thing I need to double check on here is to make sure. Okay, so her lips are poking out and her hands are on the table, like so. How up on the table is she? So she's kind of high up on the table. So we probably need to make him a little bit higher too. So didn't really move very fast on this episode. On this, make him a little bit bigger. Didn't move very fast on this one. I think I'm just a little bit more tired than I kind of gave myself credit for, and then just kind of getting back into the groove, you know. I think. Something like this. Sort of like that. I just can't hold it. Jill Scott's that chick. I probably have just enough time to probably take some pictures and get some color in. Man, I thought I would. Doesn't feel like I did as much as I would have wanted to. We can at least maybe copy all of this. Excuse me. Populate it here. Bring it down like that. Right? Then we'll do the same with this one. So this is going to be a lot of fun. So this is going to be brass. Now, what's going on here? Is it worth it? Ray Khalil? Huh, I like it. So what I need to do is bring this down like this, but I want to take all of this and probably turn it like that. Copy, paste, and turn it like this. Okay. I'm like, why is it not painting in? That's why. There we go. I'm like, I'm doing this all wrong. I need a strong red. Like that. And we'll get to brass here in a second. But the animatic is supposed to be of her running off, which I'll have to really do that in the next episode, next process video, because I'm already kind of like at the end. That's fine, I think. I think what we can do now is go ahead and start coloring our characters. Oh man. Everything in this is not supposed to be the same. Like that. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and start coloring him. Coloring her. Oh no. Bring it back. Bring it back. So let's get rid of this little bubble here. Let's go ahead and color her now because that's going to be the easier one to do. unknown. So that part is white. And then Phil, oh, this poor guy. He's just so kind of like oblivious. And we forgot to close it up a little bit here. We can fix that. We might even have enough time to go ahead and put in the put brass into her place. Like so. So what's going on here? Okay, so this part. Very good. I like it. Like a lot. So let's make sure everything's colored in for our characters here. Let's get that blue. Yeah, see this right here, that line weight is way too thick. I'm about to go back and probably redraw that or something. Need to figure that out. That's very good. Let's go ahead and I think I have a drawing of brass somewhere. Let's go ahead and just grab that real quick. Let's save this. What I need to do is take this character sheet and save it in my library so I won't have to keep coming back to it. So I'm gonna need Phil, Greg Brass, Jesse, Daisy. I'm gonna need all of them. Just give me all of them. The library. Oh man. So let's just grab them all, uncheck them. I can't seem to just drop them in there. So it wants me to actually, it won't let me do it unless I actually drop the whole thing in here. Every single, oh man, I can't even do that. Can I do this? No. Let's do this. Let's duplicate. I think there's an option to merge it. Like that. Now, see, that turned out really weird. This is weird that you can't just take it and just drop it in. I think they might have to be out of the group in order to go. Ah, that's what it is. Let me see if that works now. Yep, that's it. So it only got Murph. So let's go ahead and grab Brass too. Let's grab Greg. Phil. Who else? Dr. Prismo, he's definitely gonna come back. And I call her Androa. We're gonna change her name to Pam. Now let's go back to our previous. Don't save. Right here. Turn on right to modify. Open up the layers. Now let's find Brass, wherever she's at. Let's put it right here, like that. Let's find where she's at. Let's bring it back down here. And the problem is she's still looks like she's under everything for some reason. Yeah, she's still showing up. Very weird. Let's copy the actual layers and bring them down to like, right, Now that should put her in a good place. She should look right. Good. Let's take Brass and bring her up here. Put it like that. And she's still, for some reason, I mean, it is what it is at this point. What's going to happen is I'm just going to have to grab this, put it into the layer with Greg. Actually, I'll copy it. I'll put it off on the side over here, because this is actually how she's gonna look in the very next scene. Right there. Flip it. Just gonna be standing right there. So I don't need this anymore. I'll take this and I'll flip it like that. Whoa. And I'll just kind of get her kind of set up, looking good. Love that purple. She's got a very 80s neon kind of look to her, right? All right. I think that's good. So that's episode 2, Act 3. We're still right smack dab in the middle of it. We got a couple more characters drawn. We're starting up on the next couple little scenes here. But as always, this is fun. I appreciate you guys joining me. Appreciate the love and all the support. Be sure to stay tuned for the next process vid on Wednesday at 7 o'clock. I'll be here doing some more animation and animating. And yeah, thank you again. So stay tuned.